crafters and card makers. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Tammy from stampwithtami.com, and I'm here today to share a really cool card that I got as a swap. You might remember seeing this one, bam, remember that? In my Stampin Up Holiday Catalog card idea video a couple of weeks ago, bam. This was one of your popular choices. Do I sound like Emerald? Bam, there it is. And ironically, I don't cook, so I don't watch Emerald all that much, but I sure picked that up, right? Now, every time you do this really cool Z-fold that I'm going to show you how to do, you're going to open it up and go, bam! Because it's kind of fun. So I'm going to show you how to make the Z-fold, and I'm going to show you these super cool Halloween cards, and this super stinking cute owl who I think might be part bat. Just saying. Sometimes he's an owl, sometimes he's a bat. You decide. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to call this the Zorro card. It's a really simple fold. It looks like the letter Z. Z. Like Zorro. Like a Zorro card. And it just makes your card so much fun. Like I said in my video, it's like 2 cards in 1. And I love this because when it's closed, it looks like the owl's holding the little jack-o'-lantern. And then when you open it, bam! It's like a whole different card. Or boo in this case. Instead of emerald, boo! Trick or treat, boo! Cute. Okay, so first I'll show you the fold. Super easy. If you have the Stampin' Up Simply Score tool, you could use that as well. I am using the Stampin' Up paper cutter, and I've got an 11 by 4 1/4 sheet of crumb cake, which is just half a sheet. If you're new to my channel, thank you, and be sure to subscribe. All of the supplies I'm using in this video and measurements on this card and more details on my stampwithtami.com blog, simply by going to this URL or clicking in the link in the YouTube description below. If you're on YouTube, you can also click right on this video. Okay, so I'm going to slide this through to 5 1/2, which is half of the sheet. Okay, so I've got 2 blades here. This is a scoring blade and a cutting blade. I'm using the scoring blade today. The cutting blade obviously cuts. When I use the scoring blade, it's just going to make a score line, and so it makes a nice crisp fold. And I'm going to move this down to 2 3/4 and score again. Again, these measurements are on the stampwithtami.com blog. And then, when you fold it in half on one, score, and then on the second, just fold the front back. There's your Z-fold. That's it. Now that I've shown you one little trick, let's have some fun. I'm sticking a panel of crumb cake, cardstock, in the brick wall embossing folder. I've placed that between 2 cutting pads, and now I'm placing it on tab 1 of the multi-purpose cutting platform with the Big Shot and cranking it through. And I should make a note here that I'm going outside the box. Rose Marie used the branches embossing folder, which is awesome on this card. Absolutely awesome. I'm not sure mine's going to look as awesome as this one. But I thought, what the heck, let's shake it up. So you can tell me which one you think is better. So now we've got our embossed bricks, and I'm taking a crumb cake baking pad and just rubbing it right over the top. And I want this to look like a vintage old dirty walls. So I really do want these lines in the middle. I want it to look just like that. Perfect. I'm using Memento Black, but you can use Archival Black from Stampin' Up as well. I'm taking the spider, stamping him on the bottom right of the white panel that's going to go inside, and we'll stamp him, I don't know, let's see, right about here on that brick wall. Did I even show you the stamp set? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just got so excited. I went right into the stamping. I didn't even show you how stinking cute this set is. Freaking adorable. And not only that, I'm going to show you these in action, but it's actually got a matching framelit set called Boo to You that you can cut, that cuts out all these little pieces. You don't even have to fussy cut. It's awesome. And if you purchase the 2 together in my online store, you get 15% off. Okay, so just for one little spider, I'm going to do his little web trail with a Stampin' Right marker. And then we'll just sponge around the edge of that white panel with some rich raspberry, just to give it a little bit of character and dimension. Then using some snail adhesive or Tombow liquid glue adhesive, you can go ahead and attach those 2 to the card. I've stamped the owl in some black and the jack-o'-lantern in some pumpkin pie ink. And now we're actually going to use some of those cute little framelits to cut these out. Again, you could fussy cut this, but why when you have these cute little framelits? I've got a magnetic platform, a cutting pad, or cardstock, and then just line the framelit up And since it sticks to the magnetic platform, you don't have to worry about it moving around. And then a second cutting pad on top. Crank it through. Super stinking cute, right? But wait, there's more. Same magnetic platform with a cutting pad on top. Trick or Treat is stamped on white and rich raspberry and a pumpkin pie cardstock. This time we'll be using the circle framelits, the 1, 2, 3, 4th and 5th framelit from the largest. These two sections are going to layer on top of each other. So the smaller one goes on the words, the larger one goes on the pumpkin. Cutting pad on top and crank it through. Some snail adhesive sticks those two panels to each other. Now a couple of tricks when you're attaching this. I kind of waited to the end to attach the owl because you actually want it to look like the owl is peeking out from behind this. So I used this to line up the owl. And then you want to line it up so it looks like the owl's holding the jack-o'-lantern when it's closed. So the first thing I did was attach Trick or Treat using snail or fast fuse only on the back of the left half. Don't put it on the whole thing or it'll stick your whole card together and you don't want that. And once you've got that, then we attach the owl. Put some snail on him. Now he was just peeking out, kind of like so. And then you want to put some snail behind this jack-o'-lantern just so it looks like he's holding it when the card is closed. Just like that. And then when you open it, there's no boo. No boo. Cute. Oh, we covered up our spider. Oh, darn. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, well, when you make this at home, maybe you want to stamp your spider after you attach or put him a little bit closer to the left. You get where I'm going with that. I can't believe I did that. Silly, silly, silly. I'll find some way to fix that later. Let's get a boo in here. Okay, the boo framelit also in the same pack. I'm putting that on rich raspberry. Sandwich between two cutting pads and crank it through on the magnetic platform. Put that up a little bit at an angle at on the upper left-hand side of the inside. So, boo! Now we've got it. I just scared my dog. That's awesome. Boo! I think I'm just getting back at him because normally he's barking through these videos and he hasn't barked yet because he's sleeping, or not anymore. Okay, I made another one with a brick wall where I didn't cover up the spider this time. Again, super stinking cute. So you tell me, which one do you think you like better, the brick wall or the branches? I like them both. I hope you've enjoyed this today. Be sure to visit my stampwithtami.com blog for daily inspiration, Stampin' Up! Special sales, and more. Thanks for joining me today.